The WWC, what the world is watching.
I don't see any level 11s here. Will I soon? Let's get into it.
600 plus days of last war grinding, battles fought, lessons learned, strategies mastered. When we talk, you level up. Welcome to the Warzone Wrecking Crew.
Welcome everybody to the WWC QB18 here, bringing you a level 11 update. So we talked about the level 11s that were coming out. Some information got released on the Discord. Exciting news, big update. But what does it mean for us? When can they come? How's that going to happen? So early server information, and I'm always weary of this early server information. So we got word on how they were getting released and what they were getting released and the pictures of how they were going to do it. All of it is subject to change. I don't like to cover often information as it's released to early servers. You will see me cover that information when it actually comes to our server. So we're talking servers in the early are now like server 3 to 68. We are server 71, so we're in the second grouping. And what happens oftentimes is what gets released in the early servers, people say they don't like here and there, and then they change things, and then they release them into our server grouping. So usually what you can find, all you viewers out there in the thousands and 700, 600s and above me, that's looking for some sneak information on what's to come, you're probably more likely to see what's coming into our server and the information that we release here in the WWC. And I'll give you an example of this. So early servers, we had migration come this previous season, and the early servers 3 through 68 ended up only being able to transfer and migrate to a random 32 servers, and they complained about it and they said how bad it was and everything else, and we got nervous because we were the next ones to get migration. So we were scrambling like, oh no, maybe we won't be able to choose our server. And what they did for us is they did expand it to 64 servers, but then they changed the rules because it was so bad and got so much pushback. They allowed us to transfer to any of those 64 servers. So it's a perfect example of the testing environment, almost like the sandbox that is below us in that 3 through 68. Really doesn't necessarily apply to what's going to come to us. So I typically like to wait. T11s was so exciting, and we got all the news. It was like, wow, this is a massive update for us, right? So we got this new notice today from Monica, and it says that the new 11 units, right, are coming. They're switchable, so we know the Assault Raider and the Armored Troop are coming, so we know that's happening. And it's going to be on September 8th. So they'll be released on 7/8 and unlocked. I'll do a video for you then, and we'll talk about it. Once the research requirements are met, commanders have already unlocked level 10 units. So if you've unlocked level 10, it says you can unlock level 11. So that already feels like a change from what the information I read earlier was, where you needed to do a bunch of stuff before you can even be qualified to do the training for level 11. There was a lot of previous stuff. You watched my original video with the information that came out. This is saying if you unlock level 10, then you're ready to go for level 11. So that's cool. After the server refresh, on 9/8, commanders with the highest barracks level reaches level 27. So you only have to be barracks level 27. The honorable campaign event will be updated to restricted area training. So they're going to have a new training area. And participate in related gameplay to obtain resources required for the level 11 unit research. Honorable campaign stages that refresh on 9/7 but are not completed will be automatically settled according to reward probabilities after the server 9/8 refresh. Corresponding rewards distributed via email. So that is the only thing. Everything else is for other updates. That's really the big update on level 11. So we know it's coming 9/8. I think the biggest thing for me reading this, we're guessing in our alliance to get level 30, get your headquarters to level 35 just in case. But I will say, this says if you have unlocked level 10, then you can unlock level 11, and that would tell me that Headquarters 35 is not needed. That's based on what they're saying here. How can I unlock level 11 unit training if I need the Headquarter 35? So this is basically big news to me on what's required to do this. I still say be prepared. Try to upgrade your barracks to 35. I actually upgraded my barracks, drill grounds, wall, and tech center all to level 35. I have my missile center, my air center to 35. So I still have my hospital left to go up to 35. But I'm trying to get all the requirements just in case, so I can bring it to you what's needed and not be stuck without being able to bring you any kind of video and stuff like that. So I'm getting as updated as possible there. All right, that is the news from me on the level 11 troops. More to come on 9/8 when they are released. Before I let you go, I wanted to just let you know about the giveaway that we're currently having for 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. We hit the 1,000 subscriber mark this weekend. Incredibly exciting. A big thank you to our WWC community for all of the support. Really, we couldn't have done it without you. And we are giving back in just the beginning of our giving back and having these giveaways to support the community and help everybody grow, because that is our goal. So please join us. Check out the video that's on the account. It'll give you all the necessary details that you need to join, which will include also joining us on the Discord community. We have a Warzone Wrecking Crew Discord community that is growing very fast. And to be honest, I really didn't care if it was 5 people, 20 people, whatever it was, so we could get together and have a conversation to help people out. But this has really been a fast, grassroots growing effort in that Discord community. Everybody's constantly giving questions and answers and suggestions and wanting to try things out. And we have a lot of steps to take and more to do within that community, and it's so exciting. So please come and join. Lastly, I wanted to just thank all the people in the YouTube comments within the community for and our subscribers for leaving such really just heartwarming comments, just thanking us. And I mean, it's just been so incredible. And when I say to you, I appreciate you, I really do. Like, it is so nice to hear. The people who've had suggestions to point out any issues that we've had, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, because you're just making the experience better and helping us with this. And lastly, for all the people that are asking for ideas for future videos, or asking for me to make specific content, I have every single one of them written down. I promise I will get to you. There won't be a video that I do not make. But if you want to come in and bother me into that Discord community, you're welcome to hit me up. You're welcome to message me on the game as well. I'm always available for the community. So with that, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for joining us. QB18 out.